I did what I needed to do, yes. And that entailed going inside the coal mine, and so I did that, took the mine training and did everything that they asked us to do, and learned how to use the respirators and the things that were necessary to go in under oxygen, and that all by itself to me was a traumatic experience. But then being leery of the dark, I also took 4 or 5 flashlights and a pocket full of glow sticks, and plus the mine light that they gave me when we first went in there.
What did you see them do?
Oh, I don't even know how to begin to talk about how those coal miners were. I seen them do things that I don't know that you could ever pay people enough to do some of the things that the mine rescue people did. I have a neighbor that was on one of the mine rescue teams, and you know, I wouldn't have believed that he was anything other than just a common ordinary man, and not a big macho man, but just kind of a quiet, reserved person. And he went places. I seen him do things that I don't know if I could have ever been able to do myself. And that was Bob Hill, and he's still my neighbor. He's still the same guy, but he did. I seen him and a lot of other guys do things that were just unbelievable. But everybody was upset about the fact they were working for a record. But that's what coal miners do. They compete with each other, the shifts compete with each other. They just enjoy competition, and they're probably some of the hardest working people you'll ever meet. They do a job that there's only a select few that can do, and to me, they put their lives in jeopardy every time they go in underground. You know, I don't exactly know what to say, but I have all the respect in the world for those people and the job that they do. You know, we all take electricity. The lights come on when I flip the switch, and everything works when I want it to work. But we don't stop to think of how hard some people work, and the job that they do and the conditions that they do it in to supply us with the coal to run the power plants to have that electricity. It just changed probably everything in my life as far as dealing with tragedy, and like I said, people's feelings, and how not to offend people and still do your job. And I think that was one of the biggest problems that we had with the news media at Wilberg. Was we understood they were all trying to do their job, but we couldn't understand their lack of compassion for the people that were in the middle of this tragedy and experiencing this tragedy. But I think everybody, coal miners, union, company, all those people came together and got the job done that needed to be done. And you look at, you know, you have a tragedy and it goes on for a year. That's quite an experience for not only the families, but also the people that are responsible for taking care of that situation. That's a lot of stress on a whole lot of people. Well, you look around you, and a lot of people will say this is the ugliest place in the world. And if you blink twice and look again, you can see it's one of the most beautiful places. But we in Carbon and Emery counties are used to being taken advantage of by anybody and everybody, and therefore we fight when that happens, whether it be physically or otherwise. And you know, these coal miners, they're a tough breed of people, and they work very, very hard in dangerous situations, and they play just as hard here. They get together, they set all their feelings and problems aside, and they go to work and they get the job done that needs to be done.